Good afternoon. It is exactly 4 p.m. East African time here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you for keeping it TV47 as I get you informed on the latest at this hour. My name is Sheilar Chelangat and we begin now. The hearing into the disappearance of fisherman Brian Odhiambo was conducted on site this morning at Lake Nakuru National Park, where several witnesses recounted how he was allegedly abducted by KWS officers. The first, second, and third witnesses, a neighbor, his brother, and his mother, testified that Brian was assaulted, dragged into the park, and forced into a KWS vehicle before disappearing.
Baada ya kupigwa waliwachwa hapo ama
walimpiga wakaona Ali sasa aongei, ndio alikuwa anapiga kelele anaomba msamaha, lakini waliona sasa amenyamaza, wakabeba wakaingiza kwa fence, wakafuruta mpaka huko kwenye gari ilikuwa, wakaingiza kwa gari na wakaenda chini hivi.
Kuchungulia nikaona Kalusa anaenda mbio na mimi nikavaa katikati nikawafuata. Wakati niliwafuata nikiwa pale, wakati huo hapa ikuwa na msituni, ilikuwa Januari kumekauka. Hata ukiwa huko kona unaona mnyako huko. Wakati nilipiga kona, niliona Brian amesaa wekwa ndani ya fence. Nikakuja mbio nikitembea haraka kufika hapa, nimeona Brian anavurutwa huko.
Tuliza tuko ufupi vile ulifika. Nini kufanya ukafika hapa?
Ndio nilifika akakimbia akikuja hivyo akanitia pale kwa fence, mimi niko kwa barabara.
Carlos harakisha. Brother yako anaenda na maaskari wa GM, harakisha kuja mbio.
Mimi nikaachana vitu nilikuwa nafanya, nikakuja hivi mbio. Nikapita hapa kwa post hapa. Mimi nilikuja leo nikapata maaskari washamrukisha ndani, wako hapa kwa waya. Maaskari wao.
Ulichukua dakika ngapi kutoka alikuwa mpaka hapa?
Sikuchukua dakika nyingi.
Of course, more updates on that story in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Away from that, President William Ruto has taken his campaign message to Samburu East, where he launched the affordable housing project and laid its foundation stone. President Ruto said the government has allocated 812 million Kenyan shillings for the project, promising decent homes and new jobs for the youth. He dismissed opposition claims that Kenya cannot transition from a third world to a first world nation, insisting that Kenya has the potential to transform, with the housing project as a key step in that journey.
Awekelea jiwe la msingi. Nimefika hapa katika mradi huu wa affordable housing. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Serikali ya Kenya tumetoa milioni 812 kujenga haya manyumba hapa Achas Post. Tunaelewana? Na tunajenga haya manyumba ili wananchi wa hapa, wananchi wa Achas Post, wananchi wa Samburu East wapate makao mazuri ya kuishi. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Hapa tutajenga nyumba ya gorofa mpaka gorofa namba 10. Kwani ilisemekana London peke yake ndio inajengwa nyumba ya gorofa? Si hata hapa Samburu inaweza kujengwa nyumba ya gorofa? Sasa nasikia wale watu wa ukabila, wale watu wa chuki, wale watu hawana maono, wale watu hawana mpango, wale watu hawana sera, wale watu hawana agenda, ati wanasema haiwezekani Kenya kutoka third world kwenda first world. Mimi nataka niwaambie hawa majamaa, nyinyi si wale watu hawana mpango, ni kweli? Sera, mpango, sera, agenda, ama magani.
And the Teachers Service Commission, in collaboration with NAT, KUPPET and KUSNET, has unveiled a new medical cover for teachers under the Social Health Authority SHA, set to take effect on December 1st. TSC CEO Evelyn Mitei said the transition has already begun, urging the teachers to give input as the new scheme rolls out. The cover will extend to teachers and their families, offering access to both public and private hospitals from level 2 to level 6, and will also cater for chronic conditions. Union leaders from KUPPET, NAT and KUSNET welcomed the plan, urging teachers to focus on the benefits rather than perceptions.
To SHA with effect from 1st of December 2025. As you are aware, the medical scheme for teachers under MINET is coming to an end on 30th of November. We are working towards a seamless transition of our teachers to the new medical scheme.
Offering here for teachers will actually be much improved and expanded, together with also access to chronic conditions. There'll be no pre-qualifying that happens in the private sector. A teacher who has a chronic condition will be able to come in and access SHA.
This scheme is going to improve much more what we had earlier. So if we had additional benefits, surely, I think that is what we can go for.
The Chief Justice and Chairperson of the National Council on the Administration of Justice, Martha Koome, has led the launch of the 2024-2025 Justice Sector Implementation Report aimed at assessing progress and sustainability within the justice system. Speaking during the launch, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja reaffirmed the National Police Service's commitment to upholding human rights and enhancing accountability among police officers. He further underscored the importance of professionalism, integrity, and interagency collaboration in combating financial crimes, terrorism, and cybercrime. Kanja also emphasized the use of technology and joint efforts in addressing gender-based violence and protecting children in conflict with the law.
We agreed along the way that we are all champions of justice, that everybody wants to experience justice, and therefore it is a common good.
We are a system of justice. The criminal and justice system are not as separate institutions operating in isolation. We are one system serving the Kenyan citizen from the beginning to the end. When one part of the system stumbles, the whole system feels it and becomes ineffective. When we work together, justice moves forward and works better for the people of Kenya.
Justice means nothing if it does not protect the powerless. When we are here, we make decisions, but mostly we are making decisions about people who are not with us on the table.
These bifocal documents are a reflection of our collective triumph, attributable to the collaborative and consultative approaches adopted across the justice sector, which has contributed to a more efficient and effective delivery of justice.
And former students of the University of Nairobi have come together under the Students' Organization of Nairobi University, SONU, in a renewed effort to unite youth and drive solutions to some of the country's pressing challenges. Speaking in Nairobi, the group said several issues, especially in the education sector, are not being adequately addressed. Led by Embakasi East MP Babu Owino, the former student leader urged the youth to rise and contest in the 2027 general elections.
We came here to celebrate and reunite and plan for the future. Like for the coming 2027 elections, we have a force that we're going to reckon with. Come 2027, we believe amongst us we are going to have a number of people joining the county assemblies, because we all know SONU was not easy. SONU molded people, be it in life or academics, and having brains, having gone through University of Nairobi, when we go out there, we can always make it.
We have come together as student leaders with a common interest to shape this nation, to shape the future of this nation. This nation lacks leadership. We want to provide better leadership as student leaders and as former student leaders.
We were here to try and forge a way forward that would inform our togetherness going forward into the election, and also to inform the leadership of the country in the future.
It will also open a forum to identify those students who are in the University of Nairobi. They have finished school, but they have no jobs. How do we create opportunities for them?
And to some sad news now, gospel artist Betty Bayo died while receiving treatment for blood cancer at Kenyatta National Hospital. Bayo, known for her hit song 11th Hour, passed away at 1:03 p.m. on Monday, November 10th, 2025. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Now it's time for sports. And in the world of sports, the second edition of the Kenya Digital Cup, set to take place on December 6th, 2025, has received a major boost after 82 Sports came on board as the tournament's official sponsor. 82 Sports signed a 500,000 Kenyan shillings partnership deal with the Esports Kenya Federation ahead of the eagerly awaited championship. The sponsorship will cater for tournament logistics, production and prize rewards, with the winning team earning 70,000 shillings and the runners-up taking home 30,000 shillings. Digital football combines the physical and digital dimensions of the game. Teams compete in a 5 versus 5 physical football match followed by an esports match on PlayStation 5. The aggregate scores from both formats determine the overall winner, making it a truly innovative blend of athleticism and digital skill.
A token of Kenya shillings 505,000 for the Digital tournament that is coming up later on in December. Digital entails playing the physical and digital aspects of football, where players compete on PlayStation, then on a 5 versus 5 football match, and the winner is determined by the aggregate scores. We are happy because this is an improvement from last time. This edition, players will be battling for a chance to get a ticket, for a fully facilitated ticket to Kazakhstan, where we shall be having the games of the future.
It's the second edition in Kenya, and the last edition, the team that represented Kenya performed exemplary well. They were the best in Africa, and considering the motivation that we've added this year, the cash prizes, the winner will be taking home 70,000. So we expect the players to do very well in the continental, in the world stage that will be in Kazakhstan next year, and expect them to reach the finals.
And Red Bull's driver Max Verstappen has conceded defeat in the Formula One Championship despite All right, that concludes News Now at 4 with Sheilar Chelangat. Remember, you could catch all the updates on our digital platforms at TV47 KE and at TV47 Digital. To enjoy the rest of your viewership, good afternoon.